Hello everybody, this is Bridget Mack and you're watching Life Made Easier. Today I'm a one-man show, so I'm going to have to hold my camera. This is not professional. This is kind of, I don't know, I'm having to rig this up. My husband's not here to operate the camera, but I'm finally able to do this tutorial on how to make your own money-saving kitchen storage containers. So we're going to get started on that. First, I want to do something. I'm so excited. I just got back from a really good meeting, and I'm also working on a slightly enhanced design for my blog, which is supposed to go live tomorrow. So I've been working on that, and also I am sporting my business colors. The colors for Life Made Easier are green, black, and yellow. So I have on my green, black, and yellow. You see my skirt? I don't know if I'm doing it. You see my skirt? I'm so happy. So those are my official colors, and I wore it to my meeting today, so it was a good day. But anyway, let's get started. Okay, I bought these kitchen storage units from Walmart. The entire package for this was about 15 bucks. I bought it at Walmart a couple of weeks ago. I saw on Pinterest where this lady had totally redid her kitchen pantry, and it was just all see-through in glass containers, and it looked so good. It wasn't bland, and it was just easily accessible. You could just see everything when you grabbed it. So that's what I'm working on doing, but it's expensive when you add all of this up. I bought this, all of these cost about $15 for the entire set. And then right here where you see these, you see the empty cookie jar, you see that? I've got to go snacks, cookies, and snacks. If you notice, those are empty. My kids don't like we can't keep them in the house. But anyway, I bought this container. This container right here was about 6 bucks at Walmart, and this container, this is real glass. This is a shatterproof container, and it was 7 bucks. And so this was $7 and this was $7. So the cost was beginning to add up. So I was like, okay, God, I need you to show me how to be able to get my kitchen storage containers without having to break the bank. And as you can see right here over the side, you see one of the ones that I made. This is the one that I am now storing my popcorn in. So today I'm going to be showing you some pictures of some before and after jars and how I managed to turn them around and use them for the benefit to store things in my kitchen pantry. So let's get started. Okay, as you can see, here are my pasta sauce jars. These are the before. Usually after we've had a meal, I take these right here and I save them. I have one pasta sauce jar that is empty, and we're going to use this today in our tutorial. As you can see right here, even after you wash the jar, it still has that sticky stuff that's on it. So let me show you what I use in order to get that off of there. Now, with no pun intended, the awesome product that I use is actually awesome because it is so good at getting the sticky residue off of the jars after I finish with it. So what I'm going to do is just spray this jar down. I'm going to saturate it in the awesome, and I'm going to let it sit for a few minutes, and then what I'll be able to do is go back and then just rinse it off, and with some Dawn dish detergent wash it again, and it'll come right on off. Okay, the supply list is very simple. Actually, you don't have to use this. You can be creative and use what's best for you, but this is what I found. I am in love with Martha Stewart craft products. She makes very good products. I found this paper roll at Michael's. The box actually comes with a big and small roll of paper that's on the inside of it. Right here, one is polka dot and the other one is plain, and you can see it right here on the outside of this. And what I like about this, and I actually just discovered it, it has a little cutting grid right here so that you can use that to cut your paper with. So of course, you know, I'm sticking with my grain. I've got the polka dots, and then I've got the regular grain. You'll need some tape, and you'll need some labels. These labels are also made on Martha Stewart craft paper, but you can also find whatever, like I said, what works for your budget, you do that. So today we're going to be making a coffee jar. So let's get started. The first thing that we're going to do is just take the jar, and we're going to just measure the paper roll to size around the jar to see how much we need to cut. I got my Martha Stewart scissors. I'm going to cut that down to size. Very simple, very easy. Make sure that you have your paper in the position that you want it to be in on your jar. And you're going to tape in place. So you're going to tape in place. Just take it in place, roll tight. You want that to be nice and firm. You're going to need 2 pieces of tape. You're going to have that first tape that's going to adhere this part. You're going to have that first piece of tape that's going to adhere this to the jar. And then you're going to have that second piece that's going to place that back to the back. There you go. And then you're going to have like what I call your accent piece of tape. Decorative paper. And so we're going to take that, and what we're going to do is we're just going to measure that around, and we're going to cut what we need, and we're going to take that into place as well. Alright, so you'll just take those 2, place that center, and basically what you can do is you can put your seam in what's going to be the front of the jar, because the label is going to hide your seam. I know this is a big piece of tape, but I ran out of my other tape. Tape goes very easily, very quickly in this house. Goes really, really easily. Okay? So you have that there nice and tight. You don't want the paper to buckle, so you want to make sure that you have that nice and tight so that it won't buckle. And then that's when you just take your label. And it's very simple, y'all. It's not rocket science. It's very easy. And you just put that in there. And there you go. Smooth it so it won't have any wrinkles. And there you go. You have a new coffee jar. Now, as far as the tops, okay, the tops I spray paint. And I try to find the safest spray paint possible, and I don't use them immediately. I take them, and after they've been spray painted, I abide by the allotted time that's suggested on the can of spray paint that I use. So I spray paint these, and then after I did it, then to be safe, just because I actually use paint, I know they use paint on these, I'll take them and I'll soak them in dish detergent just to be on the safe side before I actually put it on top of here. But I'm going to use one that's already been spray painted. It's already cured, I guess you can use that term, and then have been soaked in dish detergent and rewashed again. And there you go. You have a jar. That way your coffee, when you buy coffee, you don't have to worry about your bag of coffee spilling on your pantry floor. You have it nice, sealed, and airtight, and you have your own coffee jar. Okay, as you can see, I had to go back and change that label. I had to get that one right. But the jars did come out very nicely. I really do like this project. I even made 2 jars for my new and used cooking oil, because it's never a good idea to combine the 2 once you use one part. I don't plan on having a pantry full of spaghetti jars. I will continue to buy the clear containers from Walmart, especially with the ones that are shatterproof, because I have kids. My design for an all clear kitchen pattern is actually the same one that I'm going to use in our dream home pantry. So I have time to just really work on it and do it right. A combination of the spaghetti jars and these containers really do complement each other. So I'm just going to take my time and just make sure that my whole pantry design just comes together beautifully. This month's giveaway will be the Martha Stewart craft paper roll that you saw me use in today's video. If you would like to be entered in to win, please do so by making a comment at the end of this video, either on my BMAC Writes Facebook fan page or my YouTube page. The only thing you have to do is say, hey, enter me in to win, and you'll be entered in. The contest will end on April the 7th, and I will announce the winner a couple of days after that. This has been Bridget Mack. You've been watching Life Made Easier, and I hope you all have a very blessed day. Bye-bye.